Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another video tutorial. I'm Joshua Casper, and as usual, you know the drill. Rate, subscribe, comment, follow me on Twitter. That's where I post a bunch of music information and information about my tutorials and giveaways and things like that. Anyway, go ahead and download the source file from the comment section and go ahead and open up the file. This is what you'll see when you open it up. Me and You a cappella and Impacto instrumental. Don't worry, I already synced these up for you. You can just go ahead and trust me on that, or you can check it out, whatever you want to do. And today I'm going to be expanding on making blends and mashups. Instead of just throwing this Me and You a cappella on top of this instrumental, I'm going to show you a way to kind of add a little bit of flavor to it, a little bit of spice to it, and then you can just take that technique and apply it wherever you see fit. I am also going to do another video tutorial on a more advanced blend mashup thingy. It's going to be really cool. It's a really hot track and I think you'll really like it. But this is the intermediate, I guess you could call it. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I'm running on like no sleep here and I don't have a lot of time, so I'm just going to whip through it. If you have any specific questions, just go ahead and email me. But pretty much just follow along and hopefully you'll get the gist. First thing we want to do is take a utility effect and drop it on the first audio channel and leave it alone for now, but I'll show you why that's important later. And now take the Me and You a cappella, move it over 8 bars. Then take the Impacto instrumental, move it over 8 bars as well. Take this first 8 bars of the Impacto instrumental, control click on it and to duplicate it and put it in the beginning. Next thing we're going to do is find where the chorus ends up here and then move it over a little bit. Let's go ahead and find that. Okay, so that's where it is. Go ahead and highlight from the 33rd bar all the way to the end and just click and drag it to the 8 bars over to the 41st, and you'll notice that we have 2 little sections here that are empty. And this is kind of running over a little bit, and we'll deal with that later. So what we're going to do is chop up a piece of this instrumental and to fill these gaps to make it add a little bit of a funkiness to it. So let's go ahead and find a good part. I think the part that I use is back here. Yeah, so go ahead and highlight this part right here. So it'd be about, you go to the 84th bar, 84 to 85, and take the last half of that. Control C to copy that part after you've highlighted it. Click down here to get your marker here, and then Control V to paste it. And then go ahead and run that and see how that sounds. Okay? Pull this all the way up for a whole bar. Yep, and then duplicate that 3 times. Excuse me. And then run this out till the 5th bar for a little fill and see how that sounds. Okay, and then take this part and duplicate that 3 times. And if you can kind of see where we're going with this, it's just kind of a loop, but it sounds kind of cool, and you'll hear it if you play it or later on. So anyway, moving on, let's get another good part. Take that part, Control C, click right here, Control V, take this it right here and duplicate that, oops, like this. Okay, so go ahead and run that whole kind of 8 bar intro and see how that sounds. Okay, so you can see it's kind of choppy right here, so go ahead and mess with that and kind of find where will sound the best. I think maybe if we pull it over like this. Something like that. And this is what I was trying to tell you before about the utility, which is a really cool thing, and I got this from Tom Cosm. If you haven't checked that guy out on YouTube, really cool guy, puts up some really good information. Go ahead and choose utility here and choose gain from the utility, and then click it here and kind of fade that out a little bit. And the cool thing about that now is you can still adjust the entire track's volume up and down without worrying about the little adjustments that you make with the gain on the utility. So you can run all kinds of crazy things here, and then if you just need the track to come down, you can use the overall track volume, which is really cool, really handy thing. So now that we have that, go ahead and copy this whole part, Control C, click right here, Control V, and then you have another fill right there. So I think go ahead and fade this out again. You can copy this right here, Control C, click here, Control V. So there you go. You got a little bit more happening there, and that was just real quick a thing to do. You can play with those, chopping up that vocal as much as you want. But I mean, this is the way I did it originally, and it sounds pretty cool. Just adds a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and throw it on one more time. Control C, right on the end there. Pull this in. Click on this. Bring it here. Pull it over. So there you go. Listen through it, see if you need to adjust the volumes anywhere, and of course use your utility gain, and so that way if you need to, like I said before, if you need to adjust the whole thing, you can still do that without having to muck with those little pointers or whatever. Another quick thing to do is take your limiter, throw it on the master track, and that will kind of boost your audio, and we'll get rid of that, redlining and then distortion when you export and whatnot. So now that you have that, let's see how that sounds. All right. So take it all, drag it over 4 bars, and let's see. Pull it up to about here. Go to your utility. Bring your gain right like that. And that way you got a little bit of an intro there for your radio edit. You know what I mean? So it just doesn't come in real abrupt. And I think we can turn the vocal down just a little bit. And I'm running through my computer speakers, for those of you who don't already know that, so I can't really help you with too much on getting the finite adjustments going here. Use your best judgment, and that is pretty much the tutorial. Again, I'm sorry for going quickly. I've got things to do and I haven't had any sleep, but I hope that gives you some ideas about good ways to chop stuff up and just kind of make it your own, instead of just dropping an acapella on top of an instrumental. So yeah, I'm Joshua Casper, and I will see you next time.